Hello all, my name is Dr. PRITICHHAYA Tamboli and I am working as an assistant professor at Dr. Ambedkar Institute of Management Studies and Research, Diksha Bhumi, Nagpur. As discussed in the earlier lecture, we have gone through the basics of environmental management. Today we are going to focus on a topic which is bothering us all since long and now it is taking a serious step or serious turn. We cannot underestimate the concept of global warming. We cannot underestimate the warning which is being given by this particular concept, this particular phenomena. We, every one of us, is directly or indirectly responsible for this cause. If we would have been much aware and much cautious about our environment, its atmosphere, our mother earth, our mother nature, then this global warming thing wouldn't have been that much difficult or that much hard to handle as it is now. Yes, I definitely agree that the picture few years back was very soothing and quite under control, but today it is not so. So let's begin with the lecture with the understanding of the basics of global warming, what it is, why it is caused, and in the coming lecture we are going to analyze this topic from three aspects. Number one, what are the causes? Number two, what are the effects of global warming? And lastly, we are going to see the positive sides of side of this particular global warming, that how it can be controlled, that is control measures of global warming. So let's begin. What is global warming? It is nothing but the increase in the atmospheric temperature due to human activities. The repercussions of global warming is majorly seen like in 20th century like never before. As said earlier, few years back, the scenario or the seriousness of global warming was not that much as it is today. We are experiencing the hazards of global warming in our day-to-day life. Even the generations which are going to come in years together are, the situation is very alarming for them, and we are very much responsible for this particular concept or for this particular hazard, that is global warming. So let's begin with the greenhouse gases. As we all are aware about the nitrous oxide, carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor. If the composition of these greenhouse gases gets disturbed, naturally it results in increased atmospheric temperature, which is not at all good for the atmosphere, for the human beings, for the plants, for the organisms, and for the ants. Due to many human activities, the composition of these greenhouse gases is being disturbed, which has eventually results in which has eventually resulted in global warming. These are the causes which has resulted in global warming. Number one, and the most effective, or we can see the most important factor which has caused global warming, is industrialization. The fumes or the smoke coming out of the factories or the industries in urban as well as in rural areas have resulted in in a huge amount of pollution, thereby increasing the temperature of the atmosphere, that is global warming. Burning of fossil fuels, it is happening everywhere. So if the burning of fossil fuels is stopped or is controlled, then global warming could be controlled to a greater extent. Deforestation, yes, it has been practiced around the world for whatsoever reason. Yes, we have faced that deforestation is a major cause of global warming, because plants or trees are the things which keeps the climate cool. Then we have agriculture and farming. These activities, the forests have been mm, cut, the trees have been cut, and thereby resulting in increased atmospheric temperature. Increase in population has increased in all the phenomena mentioned above. And lastly, globalization mm, due to fast um, earning of profit, or due to um, uh, in the race of easy money, everybody is trying to go global. Wherever there is much money, there is more money, there is more opportunities, people are going there, and thereby the whole activity is not uh, constrained to local area, and everybody is trying to go global. So this has also increased the number of flights, the number of trains, buses, vehicles, taxis, and overall the race of getting a good standard of living has also resulted in a number of air, water, noise pollution, and hence it is very much contributing to global warming. Then we have effects. Effects is, as we all know, that global warming or n number of types of pollutions has damaged our ecosystem completely, which has resulted in wildfires. There was a huge wildfire which took in the starting month of 2020 in Amazon forest. It has also harmed the ecosystem to a greater extent, atmosphere. Then we have heat waves. We can very well see that nowadays the temperature in summer in normal cities in India, such as Nagpur, Chandrapur, Akola, and other parts of the country, are about to touch 50 degrees Celsius in summer, which was not seen for years together. Yes, these are called as frequent heat waves. Expansion of deserts, deforestation is resulting in expansion of deserts. Then we have loss of snow cover. The glaciers are melting at never before rate, which is causing flood and cyclones, increased water vapor, extreme weather conditions, especially the summers every round the world is longer and very intense as it used to be few years ago. Then we have very intense storms, frequent storms, increased ocean temperature. This has resulted in immense damage to the marine life. Many species are getting killed, and it is very difficult for the fishes to survive due to increased ocean temperature. The marine life is the worst affected, as the garbage from the cities gets dumped into the ocean water. Then the agriculture cycle is also getting completely disturbed. There are untimely rains which destroy the cultivation, the crops and the greens completely, and we cannot get the expected yield. So these are the effects. Now, as we have seen the negative points or the bad side of the coin of the global warming, now we all know that every coin has two sides, and hence we are going to see the positive side of global warming. That is what all we ourselves can do to control this global warming. First of all, we can use renewable energy sources. We can carry out recycling. We can recycling of products, and we can reduce the use of plastic and such other materials. We can replace our existing vehicles with fuel efficient vehicles. We can create awareness amongst our family, amongst our friends, amongst our society towards the hazards of global warming and how it can be controlled. Then stringent rules should be, that is strict rules should be inculcated or induced by the government, so that nobody should dare to break the law, which or law or rules or regulations, or can do activities which can harm the atmosphere in any way. And then these are small little things which you can do. Yes, it is always said that before giving advice to anyone, we should look into ourselves. We should see ourselves into the mirror, that are we practicing what we are preaching? Yes. So first, act responsibility. Don't let yourself involve in any type of pollution. First of all, educate yourself, get proper knowledge, get proper instructions that how global warming can be avoided and it can be controlled. Then help others and educate others. First of all, start from your home. Don't let your home be any kind of pollution for the environment or global warming. Use alternative or renewable sources of energy such as solar panels. We can share vehicles while driving from to common places. There was a very good initiative by the Delhi government towards odd and even number of vehicles. Then install solar panels. Nowadays they are available at a quite affordable rates. It is the best source of energy. Then you can convert your garbage at home into compost, which could be used for the plants. Then we have garbage segregation. Don't mix the dry and wet garbage at your home. Please keep it separate, and try to avoid the mixing of plastic with green leafy vegetables remainings as much as possible, so that no cattle could be fed on that particular garbage. No animal should consume that particular plastic or polythene by mistake. So these are the things which you can do on your side. Let's hope that government and other organizations are doing their part. Yes, the situation is alarming, but we can still control it and save our mother earth. So last but not the least, there are three phenomena or three concepts which you should keep in mind: recycle, reduce, and reuse. These three are the keys which can control global warming, which can save our mother nature, which can save our mother earth. So thanks a lot for listening patiently. If you have any question, you can drop in the question into the comment section. I promise that the query will definitely be answered. Thank you again.